Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. I figured since my decluttering phase of my makeup and my skincare is done and over with, and I posted those videos on my YouTube channel here, well, the makeup ones. The skincare one I haven't posted yet. Maybe by the time this is posted I will have posted it, but it's a short form one. So if I post it, that'll be on YouTube Shorts or TikTok or Instagram. So I figured today I would go through and review some of my empty beauty products that I've emptied out and gotten rid of during that decluttering phase. I have a little bin here of some products. There's some skincare and some makeup products in there. I don't have any hair care because I'm still using my hair care products, but I have a couple products. I figured I'd review them, let you guys know if I would repurchase them or not, and I have a busy day ahead of me, so I'm going to get ready while I review these products. So since spring is kind of like coming upon us here and it is getting warmer out, I tend to change some of my makeup and skincare products during this time of year just so that my skin isn't like sweating off makeup, or like I opt for like more glowy stuff in the warmer months just because it feels better on my skin and I like more lightweight stuff. So I'm in the process of changing that over right now, and if you guys want a video on like products that I use in the summer months rather than the winter months, definitely let me know and I can put one of those videos together. So I already have a really good moisturizer on today, so I think today for primer I'm going to use the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Illuminating Primer. I love a good illuminating primer just because sometimes I don't wear foundation. I'm debating on if I am or not today, but I don't know. I probably won't, just because my skin likes to breathe. So I like a good illuminating primer just to give me like a nice little glow instead of, you know, a lot of highlighter with foundation. And the reason I'm using the Laura Mercier primer is because I just finished up the Superfood, if you can see it right here. This is the Elemis Superfood Glow Priming Moisturizer. Absolutely loved this. I used this so sparingly, like I used the tiniest bit to try and make it last as long as I possibly could, and it was so good. I was absolutely obsessed with it. It gave you such a nice glow. You could use it under makeup, you could use it in replacement of foundation. I mostly used it as a replacement to foundation, and I really loved it because it just gave you such a nice glow. So would I repurchase this? 100% absolutely. I would probably repurchase any Elemis product that I've tried thus far and have emptied out just because they're so good. So I must have thrown it away instead of added it to this little bin here of my empty products, but I also just finished up the Elemis Skin Buff. It is an exfoliator and I was using that in the shower for a while, and that is another Elemis product that I really liked. It was such a good exfoliator. I feel like it wasn't too harsh on your skin. I used it like once a week, which is what it recommended, and I just really loved it. I felt like it gave you such a nice exfoliation that I would pair with like, I have my Osea gel cleanser. I would use that, and then I would use the exfoliator, and then I would use like a hydrating mask, and it was just such a nice like routine. I feel like it really made my skin feel so soft and got rid of any dead skin. And I feel like it didn't dry my face out too much, which is a problem that I have with some exfoliators. So I really like that one. Again, that one was called Skin Buff from Elemis, and I would really recommend that one as well. So what I'll do is any of the products that I mentioned today, I will link in the description to this video. So if you want to check out any of the products that I empty out or any of the products that I am using in my routine today, I will link them and I will distinguish which ones are which. So if you want to shop them, if you want to check them out, you can do so in the description to this video. So I've noticed that I've been using like this contour stick, and I have a couple other contour sticks that I really like more in my routine lately. Is for eyeshadow, because I feel like it just gives you such a nice like natural eyeshadow look. I don't know, it kind of gives you more of like a no makeup look, but like still kind of makeup. I don't know. I saw the other girlies doing it, so I'm like, oh, let me try. And I actually really like how it looks. I feel like it blends really nicely too. And it's like one of those things where you gotta trust the process. But I really like it. So while I blend this out, another product that I've emptied out is the Deep Vita C Capsule Cream from Medicube. Here it is here, if it focuses in, yeah. So here it is here. I've really liked this as well. So see, totally emptied it out. So I really liked this because I feel like it gave your skin a really nice glow, which, you know, is what vitamin C does. It like gives you a nice brightening effect with like a nice glowy effect. I feel like this really did that. I also feel like it gave you kind of like a moisturizing effect. So it has in here 50% vitamin water and vitamin C derivatives, and it has 5% niacinamide in it. So the niacinamide I feel like really just helped to give my skin a little bit of hydration. Also, I feel like I don't necessarily suffer from severe acne, but you know, every once in a while I get little spots pop up. But I feel like this helped to keep those away as well, if that makes sense. I feel like they fit in perfectly with my skincare routine. I've tried quite a few Medicube products and I've really liked a lot of them. I have 2 in my routine right now that I'm using as well, but I really like this one. This and the collagen jelly cream, which I've shared on my TikTok before, I feel like we're really good. And because it comes in such a large container, it lasted such a long time because you're only using like the tiniest bit each night. So would I repurchase this? Absolutely. I feel like this was 100% worth it. Okay, I gotta do my eyeliner off screen here just because I'm so concentrated when I do it because I don't want to mess up. So normally when it comes to eyeliner, I usually like freehand it, but lately I've been using these stamp ones from the Quick Flick. They have a right eye and a left eye, and then they have like the regular pen on here, and I really like them. I feel like the stamp looks nice for the wing, and then you just do the rest. But normally I freehand it, so it's nice to do like a little change of pace. But next for mascara, I'm gonna try out, I just got this in the mail the other day from Too Faced. It is the Ribbon Wrapped Lash, so I'm excited to try this. We're gonna try this out, but while I'm using this, we're going to talk about another empty of mine from Rhode Isle. It is their XXL mascara. Here it is here. Now towards the end, and I'm saying this as like when I mean the end, I've been using this for a very long time. If you can see it, it got like very clumpy, so I had to get rid of it just because it wasn't looking nice anymore. In the beginning now, this had to grow on me. This was an acquired taste. And let me tell you why. So when I first started using it, I feel like it was more of a lengthening mascara rather than a volumizing mascara, and I tend to like volumizing mascaras. So I was like, what is going on here? Just because with the name XXL mascara or mascara XXL, I'm like, okay, I'm thinking like voluptuous lashes, and it didn't give me that. However, once you do a few coats, it does kind of give you that. So it took me a little while to grow to like it, but I did end up growing to like it. Now this is the first time I'm trying this Too Faced mascara, and I gotta say I'm quite impressed here. That is pretty dang good. I actually have to write a review for this on my Influencer account, so I feel like it's going to get a pretty good review because that looks pretty good. So back to this Rhode Isle mascara here. Like I said, it had to grow on me. This brand, I've tried quite a few things from this brand, and I do like it. Like they have a liquid blush that's like kind of like a glowy blush. I really like that. There's also a skincare product. I think it was, I can't remember if it was a serum that I've used that I really liked, and maybe a face mask. I don't remember about the face mask, but I'm pretty sure about the serum that I ended up really liking. They are not a cheap brand. They're quite pricey. I would actually probably consider them a pretty luxury brand. Now the products that I have, I've gotten them in a FabFitFun and Ipsy boxes, so I haven't purchased from them myself. However, I have really liked the products that I've received. Now, would I repurchase this with my own money? Probably not, just because, I don't know, I feel like I've had mascaras that are better. However, if I got it in another Ipsy box or a FabFitFun or some kind of subscription box, I would use it again just to see if I have a different experience a second time around, because like I said, it grew on me by the end. But I don't think I would spend money on it per se, but if I had the opportunity to try it again, I would. So another mascara product I have here, this is from MAC Cosmetics. It is their shampooing mascara, or their Lash Dry Shampoo Mascara Refresher. So basically what this is, or how I took this as, because it didn't come with like directions, what I took this as, because I received this in an Ipsy as well, as like a dry shampoo for your lashes. So like in the middle of the day, if you feel like your lashes need a little pick-me-up, you use that as, you know, the little pick-me-up that your lashes need. I wasn't a fan, and this is for a couple of reasons. The biggest being that I feel like it was clumpy. Like it didn't really do anything because the wand itself was just, the product was so clumpy, so I couldn't really apply it. Two, I feel like a product like this, if you already have mascara on and then you're going to use this and put it on top of other mascara and then you put the wand back in, like, isn't that like cross-contamination, like kind of like bacteria? Like, doesn't that give bacteria an easy way to grow? I don't know, maybe it's just me, but that is my thought there. Here's the wand here. You can't really, like, it's like a weird, not a weird wand, but like there aren't really like spokes on it for it to, I don't know how to describe it, but there is quite a bit left in here. I just wasn't a fan, so I stopped using it. Would I repurchase? No, I wouldn't. Again, I got this in an Ipsy, so I tried it out, but I wasn't a fan. Going to use a little Tarte blush tape today. I love their blush tape. I don't know. I just feel like, especially this color, because I have rosacea, so I'm red as is. So something with like a little glow to it and like a little peachy tone, I'm all about. This is the shade Peach, so that's where the peachy tone comes from. So while I blend out this blush, let's talk about this blush. And this is the Georgia Peach blush from Benefit Cosmetics. Again, I am a big fan of peachy blushes, especially when I am tan. I just really like a good peach blush, just because it's not like too red on me. It's more of a natural kind of color, so I really, really like the peach. Now this, I feel like as well had a bit of a glow to it, kind of like the blush tape here. What I really like about the blush tape is that I feel like it's kind of like a shimmery blush, so it makes me feel like I don't need as much highlighter if I'm going to use highlighter, because this already has like a shimmer in it. And I feel like the same goes for this. So I really used this up. I couldn't really get much more out of there, so I moved on from this. But I really, really liked it. It had a nice shimmer to it. I feel like it had a nice pigment to it without looking too crazy. Do really, really like this. I feel like they changed the packaging on this. Again, I think I got this in a Ipsy or FabFitFun or something, so this is a little bit old. I feel like the packaging for this is different. However, would I repurchase this blush? I absolutely would, just because I feel like it gave you such a nice, natural, blushy glow. I really, really like this. I feel like I've tried quite a few Benefit products over the year, and this has so far been my favorite. And that's saying a lot, because I've tried the Professional Primer and I really, really like that as well. So back to skincare. Another skincare product that I've emptied out is the Paula's Choice Pro Retinaldehyde Dual Retinoid Treatment. Now I received this in a PR box and I was like, oh, you know what, a good retinoid treatment. It's been a while since I've had a good retinol. Let me try this out. So at first, when I put this on my hands and it came out like a bright yellow, if you can see that there, I don't know if you can tell, but it came out like bright yellow and I was like, oh my God, what is that? So then I posted about the bright yellow on my Instagram story, and the fine people over at Paula's Choice responded and said, that is actually the natural color of retinol, so that is why it is that color. And I never thought of it that way, so I was like, oh, interesting. So in any case, this has definitely been one of the best retinol products that I've tried in a very, very long time. It does have a high potency to it, but it was very gentle on your skin. Now, I have pretty sensitive skin when it comes to retinols. I use them sparingly, and I will do like a patch test at first, and I will use it in small amounts because I tend to get irritated skin. It'll dry out my skin. It'll make my skin red, which it already is red, so it'll turn even more red. And I'm always very careful as to what I use in my skincare routine at the same time as a retinol, because you know retinols don't always interact well with certain other skincare ingredients. So I'm very careful when it comes to retinols. However, I did really, really like this because I feel like despite the high potency, it was very gentle on my skin. I had no irritation, I had no dryness, no redness, nothing. So I really, really, really liked this. And I definitely feel like it helped with any kind of breakouts that may have appeared. I feel like it helped with any dark spots that I had, fine lined wrinkles. You know, I'm 30 now, so I'm trying my best to hold off those fine lines and wrinkles. So I feel like this really helped. I feel like it helped with elasticity in my skin. I really did like it. Would I repurchase this? 100% absolutely. So I'm using two other Paula's Choice products right now. I have the exfoliator, which I'm pretty sure is like a cult favorite product, and then a moisturizer. And the moisturizer is like a plumping moisturizer, and I'm so excited to share that one with you guys when I empty that out as well, because it is so, so, so good. It is just, I don't know if it has collagen in it, I have to look, but I feel like it gives your skin like such a nice plump look. It is such a good moisturizer. It really hydrates your skin. I like it underneath makeup and on its own. I pretty sure it says on there that it's good for underneath makeup, but I really like it either way. I used it while I was in Florida this past month as basically just like my base. I didn't even pull out my primer because I was using that moisturizer, and it was so good. And now while I use my Summer Fridays lip butter balm for my lips, this is the birthday cake one. My friend got it for us in her little goodie bags for her bachelorette, and it is so good. I can see why it's viral. Well, while I use this, I'm going to talk about the product that I am devastated that I am out of. Seriously, so good. It actually does like smell and taste like birthday cake. Though I wouldn't advise you to eat it. But even my friend said that while she was picking this up, there was like a ton of young girls looking for this. So anyway, there is still a bit left in here, not when you take when you take this out, there's like nothing. It's kind of more just on the outside there, but it had to go because it's starting to get disgusting, like it's leaking and everything. But this is the Clarins lip oil, and I absolutely love this. I was using this for the longest time, and it is definitely one of the best lip oils that I have ever used. I'm a real big like lip gloss and lip oil girl. I don't really like, I don't know, I feel like dark lipsticks don't look great on me. I am more of like a neutral kind of tone girl. Obviously not like, remember the days where people would like put concealer on their lips? Not like that. I'm more of like a mauve-y, springy kind of person. So like dark lips aren't great for me. So especially during the winter months when I'm super pale, I'm going with a lip oil. This one really just was so good. It wasn't sticky, it wasn't tacky, it lasted a while. I really liked it. I would buy this over and over and over and over and over again. Though I don't know why it's so leaky. That's probably user error there. So that is the last of my empties for the month, and that is the completed look for today. I am so excited like every month to empty out products. So I'm the type of person that loves to use a product all the way through. I don't know what it is. I just, something about it scratches my brain just right when I'm able to empty out a product completely. So I feel like I also can't form a full opinion. Like if I don't like a product, I want to give it a chance to use it all the way through to see if it actually does make a difference or if it grows on me like that mascara did. So that is the type of person that I am. So I will save up some more empty products throughout the next month or so. I will share those with you when I have a good amount again. I feel like next week I'm going to try and do a fashion video. Like I've mentioned, I'm 30 now, so my fashion sense in my 30s is changing, especially being a mom, especially being a working mom. So there's a lot of things that I have been doing in my like closet and in my wardrobe that have changed since my 20s, especially because my body is different now. And I don't know, maybe it's just me, but when I turn 30, like, I don't know, I don't really care for other people's opinions as much anymore. So I'm experimenting with different things in my wardrobe. I'm trying things out. So I think I'm going to try and do a fashion video for next week. But if you see a beauty video next week, don't come for me. I'm kind of winging it as I go here because I'm just trying to get back into my groove of making YouTube videos. So again, as always, if there are any YouTube videos that you feel like you want to see or you want me to make, please definitely let me know and I will film those and put those together. And like I mentioned earlier, I will link all the products from today's video in the description to this video. If you haven't already checked out my makeup decluttering videos, definitely do so because I linked all kinds of products in there. You can really see all my makeup collection, and if there are any makeup products that you see while I'm decluttering that you're like, oh, I want to know how that is, leave a comment, let me know, and I will do a video dedicated to that product or products. And if you don't already do so, make sure you follow me on social media. I post a lot of short form videos there on Instagram, on TikTok, on my blog, afternoonteanews.com. I post some pop culture content on there, celebrity news, stuff like that, all kinds of fun stuff. And if you don't already subscribe to my channel, make sure you click the red button down below to subscribe and click the little bell to be notified whenever I post. And until next week, I'll see you guys.